What's up, guys? Jordan here with Prescript.com, and I'm back this week with your tips and strategy movement prep for 18.3. Alright, so as we just saw, it was announced. I'm going to have to read this one off because it's a lot of double unders. 100 double unders, 20 overhead squats, 100 double unders, 12 ring muscle ups, 100 double unders, 20 dumbbell snatches, 100 double unders, and 12 bar muscle ups. It is 2 rounds of that 4 times with a 14-minute cap. Alright, and that sounds like it's going to end up being a 14-minute AMRAP for the majority of us, seeing as how Kyle Kasperbauer and Neil Maddox did not finish it. They were about midway through their second round of the workout when the time ran. Let's talk some workout prep for this workout. There are 800 double unders in this entire workout if you were able to get through the whole thing. So this is in a large part a double under workout. So the majority of the prep is going to go towards that. The big thing is going to be ankles, lower leg, and then a little bit of wrists, forearms, and it's going to be a ton of shoulders because every movement we have in here is very dependent on those shoulders. So we're going to start our workout prep by flossing 1 minute per side, wrists to forearms, both sides, and then ankles to calves, both sides. As you get through that, get some good movement through that wrist and those ankles, some dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. For that full minute, take off the floss, hit the other side, and then we're also going to take a lacrosse ball and then roll out those forearms, roll out those calves and those shins, about 45 seconds per area on each side. And then if you think back to week 1 when you guys hit that thoracic extension on the wall ball, we're going to do 2 minutes in that. It's going to help with those overhead squats and that kip on the muscle ups as well. After the workout prep, we're going to get into our workout specific warm-up. And that's going to start with an 800-meter run, just to get some blood flowing, to get some movement in those ankles and calves and get your heart rate up. After that, grab a PVC pipe, do 12 PVC pass-throughs to open up those shoulders for those muscle-ups and the barbell dumbbell movements. And then it's going to be 1 minute of, again, getting some blood flow to those calves. Do slow singles with a high jump. The jump should be pretty similar to what you do during your double unders. And then we're just getting that movement pattern down. Focus on your breathing. We're going to take deep diaphragm breaths as we're going through those singles. After we wrap that up, our pre-workout primer is going to be 2 rounds. Quickly, we're going to move through this quickly with a rest in between, a 2-minute rest of 20 unbroken double unders, 5 overhead squats at your RX weight or warming up to your RX weight, and then 2 ring muscle ups, 6 dumbbell snatches, alternating arms, and 2 bar muscle ups. After you finish that, rest 2 minutes, go through it one more time, and let your heart rate drop fully. And when that heart rate's back to resting, get after it. Let's talk some strategy for 18.3. The number one thing that's going to impact your workout is your double unders. Not necessarily doing unbroken sets or doing big sets in these, but the important thing is that you're able to recover and be efficient on your double unders. So keeping that jump as consistent as possible, keeping it to the lower body, make sure you're not doing any piking movements. It's really going to tax those hip flexors. Staying upright, good posture, keeping those shoulders back and down, chest is open, and think about breathing with your diaphragm. Alright? If you slow your breathing, take nice deep breaths in, let them all the way out as you're jumping, you can use this almost as a recovery. Alright? Your heart rate's not going to get super low because you're still doing work, but it's not going to get higher. So that should be the goal for every single set of double unders. And if you know that you're not going to be as strong in these, start breaking them up from the beginning into smaller sets, more manageable sets, so that you can move through them and feel almost fresh when you get off. Alright, after we finish those first 100 double unders, we're going into 20 overhead squats. And my advice for every single one of these movements is going to be break them into small, manageable, and recreatable sets. Okay, for the overhead squats, 20 at this weight. A lot of people, that's no big deal. I know you can go unbroken, but it might be a smarter idea to save those shoulders, because it's not just overhead squats. It's double unders, overhead squats, double unders, muscle ups, snatches, double unders, double unders, double unders, a million double unders, and more muscle ups. So we're gonna need our shoulders later in the workout. So when you're feeling fresh, if you can keep yourself feeling fresh for longer, that's going to be the key to this workout. And when I say breaking into smaller sets, it's not doing two overhead squats and dropping, taking 30 seconds before you hop on that bar. It's maybe you split them in half. You do 10, drop that bar, take a second, quick rest, but just break that tension in your shoulders, pick it up, do your next 10. All right? As you move through, continue to try and rest and slow your heart rate on those double unders, but keep a good cadence. If you break them, take a second, compose yourself, deep breath in, let it all out, start jumping again. All right, our next movement then is our ring muscle ups. So this is going to depend on strengths and weaknesses here. If you don't have any muscle ups, well, now's a great time to get one. Even if you have 25 muscle ups, I'd recommend breaking these up. A lot of people, again, can do 12 muscle ups unbroken, but that might not be in your best interest as you get into round 2 of this workout. So I think 4s is a really good way to break this up. 3 sets of 4 with a quick rest, quick break in the tension, hop right back up. Make sure that if you are going to break, you settle those rings. So you don't just leave those rings swaying in the air. You lower yourself, controlled, drop to the ground. Again, take a deep breath in, hop back up, do your next 4, settle the rings, hop down, breathe, and then finish them out. Back to your million double unders, and then after that, we're gonna have our dumbbell snatches. All right, a newer standard this year. Make sure to keep that in mind so that you don't get no rep and you're wasting energy that way. So dumbbell starts, both heads on the ground. Your non-working hand is not touching your body. From here, it's straight overhead. And then as you're switching hands with that dumbbell, it has to come below the level of your head. So a good rule is think eye level. So as that dumbbell comes to eye level, follow with your eyes, switch hands, keep that torso nice and upright. Touch both heads of the dumbbell to the ground. Think of it as a squat. Keeping the chest upright, squat down, and use your legs to lift that dumbbell. So if you guys start hunching over, I don't know, terrible things are going to happen. Don't do that. So be efficient. Don't get no repped is the big thing here. And control your breathing, all right? You don't have to speed through these. You're going to have plenty of time to accumulate reps in this workout, but don't get no repped. Keep working. Another set of double unders, and then we're going for our bar muscle ups to finish out that first round. Again, I recommend the same thing. Grip is going to become a factor later on in this workout as well, because you're going to be holding on to something the entire time, even if it's just a jump rope. So if you do sets of 4, 3 sets of 4 gets you through just fine. It's even easier and quicker to break bar muscle ups than it will be rings. So you just do your 4th, hop down, take a breath, hop up, do another 4, repeat, you're done. Back on those double unders for round number 2. And again, it's efficiency. It's keeping that heart rate low and just keep moving. I think that's all I have for you guys in terms of strategy. Good luck. If you guys don't have any muscle ups, I hope you get some today. If you do, I hope you crush the workout. Someone finish this thing, please.